This is breaking news.
Breaking news out of Washington right now. The House is voting on whether to expel Congressman George Santos after a scathing House Ethics Committee report. It alleged Santos deceived donors and used campaign funds to buy Botox, designer clothing, and take trips to the Hamptons and Atlantic City. Let's take a live look for you at the House floor as the vote is underway right now. And we are watching those votes come in digitally for you, the yay, the nays. And CBS News' Lisa Rozner, she is live in Washington, D.C., and we are going to go to Lisa in just a moment. But the House is set to decide on embattled GOP Representative George Santos. What is his future in Congress as we continue to see those votes coming in? On Friday today, that vote is taking place. That expulsion report from the House Ethics Committee that found substantial evidence that he repeatedly broke the law. The House is voting right now on that resolution to expel him from Congress. This is the third such attempt, and this has been happening since May. Ahead of the vote, top GOP leaders said they opposed the resolution to oust him. Many Republicans appeared to be swayed, though, by that Ethics Committee report that came out just 2 weeks ago. Let's go right now to Lisa Rozner. She is live in Washington, D.C. Lisa, you've spent the last few days speaking to lawmakers and Santos as this vote is happening. What do we know, and what did Santos tell you?
Well, Mary, this has been going on all week, as you said, and right now what we know is that the House needs a 2/3 majority in order to expel Congressman Santos. It is unclear how many people will show up to take that vote today, and that will determine whether the House gets that 2/3 majority, because obviously if there are people that are absent, that brings the number of people, that changes the math that's needed. And the whole week, in the beginning of the week, when we were talking to both Republicans and Democrats who are for expelling Santos, they were all pretty confident that this would go through. But this morning, there are some people that are really quite unsure how this is going to turn out. Several Republicans have made the argument that expelling George Santos would set a dangerous precedent. Earlier, we spoke with Congressman Dan Goldman, the Democrat, who did introduce this resolution this third time to expel George Santos. Here's what he had to say. How confident are you that this vote to expel George Santos will go through today?
As I said, if I just look at the facts, I can't imagine how anyone would not vote to expel him. The Speaker of the House is going to vote to protect George Santos? Is that for real? But with this Republican Party, I can't guarantee anything.
Yes, Lisa Rozner, we have been watching the vote coming in right now. A resolution requiring 2/3 majority, and right now they have passed the threshold, needing 290. So you see there, the yeas are at 300 right now, the nays at 115. The House voting on that measure to expel George Santos, and it appears that, yes, they have passed that threshold. They have received that 2/3 majority, which would mean that George Santos will no longer serve in Congress. Again, this all happened after that scathing report by the Ethics Committee. Lisa Rozner, you've been live in Washington. What do you believe the reaction will be from the House, and what do you think brought it over that threshold? You've been talking to members throughout the week.
Yeah, I've been speaking with Long Island Republicans who were behind the push to expel George Santos. They told me they had been making calls, sending text messages to their colleagues all week. It is possible that that is what helped push this over the edge. Plus, the scathing Ethics Committee investigation that did find that Santos defrauded donors, that pushed at least a dozen people who were on the fence to want to expel Santos, including Brooklyn and Staten Island's own Nicole Maliotakis. The reaction here, I think, people are going to be relieved. Most of the Democrats that we have been speaking to, and as I said, the New York Republicans, they have been pushing for this. They want this to be done, and they want to get to business. They say that Santos has been a distraction. And as for Santos, I spoke with him yesterday. He said he was mentally prepared for this to happen, and he is ready to pack up his bags and go. But he said he will not stray away from still advocating for public policy. So we will not see him as a congressman, but it does not sound like he will be gone from the public spotlight. It sounds like he still plans to stay involved.
Yes, and we still have charges that are being filed against him as well. So we could see a trial against George Santos as well, unless he takes a plea in regard to that. He has mentioned that and talked a little bit about it as well. But here we are seeing those votes right now on agreeing to the resolution. The yeas at 311 is the total. Republicans 105 voting to expel George Santos. The Democrats 206. The two-thirds majority was 270 votes. We have passed that threshold. Lisa Rozner, as we've been talking to you live throughout the week, and you have been covering it for us. And now we are going to be looking at a special election for the 3rd District.